Hello, and good evening.
Hello,
I'm Bitterfish, part of Poor Pads Gaming.
and I'm Wolfen.
One day we'll do an intro that flows perfectly, it would just be great.
We'll get there one day.
One
Practice.
day. Today is not that day.
We'll get there.
Right. Do you remember what happened in the previous stream, Wolfen?
I remembered that we blew Sin's arms off,
Yep.
and then they landed on, cities and towns, but we didn't worry about that.
Well, it almost landed directly on top of, the largest city in the world, which is Bavel, which is also, Vatican City. But it's fine, because it missed. It landed on the outskirts.
Yeah, we shot his arms off, and then he crash landed, Men in Black style, with our backs to it as it crashed into the side of Bavel.
Yep. We were too cool for it, and then it turns out, we didn't quite beat it to a pulp quickly enough, because then it took off again with, big insect-like fairy wings.
Mm-hmm. And then we were beaten up, turnips on its back.
Yep. We defeated that. We fought all 3 weak points on it. It's gotten back up, and I am kind of going, this is the end of the game, so I'm not going to do that just yet, because I want to go to Barge Temple and I want to get Anima.
Oh,
because
okay.
we unlocked the airship in the previous stream, and we have ourselves a few options of what we can do.
We can go anywhere.
We can.
We've got a boat.
I have been trying off stream to get as many of the celestial weapons as possible, and I cannot tell you the unbridled hatred I feel personally for the Chocobo minigame. Because you want to know the fun thing?
It.
I
remember
did it.
Being a pain.
I did the Chocobo minigame, but then I left the area and the guy moved back.
Oh.
Yeah, so in order to get Titus's celestial weapon, his big cool weapon, you have to do loads of Chocobo challenges, and then a guy who is guarding a sword, goes and has a look and oh yeah, I see, that's enough for me to leave my post. But it turns out if you leave the area, you're fucked.
So did you have to redo it, or was it a case of saving?
I went to bed is what I did. I went to bed and decided I don't need that sword.
Oh no.
Because I was sick of it. So the only person who has one at the moment is Auron. And that is just one hell of a sword.
Break limit, triple overdrive, first strike, counterattack. Not bad.
And I'm just thinking, so if we're going to go to Barge Temple, we need to have Waka in some sort of good condition. Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll need stone things.
Which one's Barge Temple?
Right, so do you remember at the very start of the game after Sin sucked us out of Zanarkand? It did the big suck.
Yes, we landed on the beach.
Yes.
By the said island.
Well, no, before that, remember, there was the Albed who punched us, and we met Riku.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, we're gonna go back there. Yeah, I say we literally landed in Spirit, and the first thing that happened is that a girl in a sweatsuit punched the wind out of us.
Oh yeah, it was after the Sin suck, but also before the bony fish suck.
Yes, I don't like the way that you put that, but yeah, that's exactly what happened.
The bony fish suck. You remember the bony fish suck?
I really, really wish I didn't.
It's the bony fish that's got the puffer fish chest, and it tries to suck you in while you're swimming away, but you get away into the door just in time.
Well, the reason hey Pixel, the reason I'm equipping stoneproof stuff is that I know for a fact we're gonna have to fight that thing, and I also know for another fact that it uses petrification attacks. So I am desperately just thinking I need to get some stoneproof onto literally
it's
any
a good
of.
Thing we didn't fight it at the time, man.
Oh yeah, no, it would have wiped the floor with us completely, utterly.
Be a land of suck.
Like, it just keeps happening no matter where you go in Spirit. Just, it's one big land of suck.
Gravity magic will do that.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It's Pixel Land. Oh, we don't have Stoneproof of any kind on Tidus, so I guess we're just gonna, bear back that battle and see what happens.
Yeah.
I know if we go onto the top of the airship, we go and fight Sin. So let's just, let's talk to Sid, and we'll go to a temple and get ourselves another Aeon.
We've got another banner ad. Little banner ad has appeared at the bottom. It's for another protective carry case for a portable printer.
Why do we need these
I don't
things?
know.
Okay, right, so this is where the bony fish lives.
Yeah, he's down in there.
He's evil.
Oh, okay, we're just going in then.
Yep.
And this is the game reminding you that you only have these guys now.
Yep.
What's up? Something here?
I almost got eaten by a fiend here. Payback time.
I get the picture. All right, let's go.
Okay, cool. Good. You'll be thrilled to know that I did in fact do a little bit of grinding over stream whilst I was doing the rest of the Celestial Weapon stuff, and yep. Oh.
There he is.
Okay, so 32,000, and every elemental attack hurts him more. Good. Good to know.
He looks a bit like that chicken that's got the squid in it.
Chicken squid?
I
Oh,
right.
right. Oh, I remember that picture, yeah. Someone did a full roast chicken and then had squid tentacles coming out of it.
Yeah, he looks like that, except with more little lights. And snippy snaps, clickety clappers.
He does have snippy snappers. Our command of the English language is slipping.
Or we're just getting freaky with it.
Ugh. There we are. We just have to do that 31 more times.
Right in the rib cage.
Oh, she does nothing. Can I mug you? Oh, good. Let's elemental wheel him to death.
That's her thing.
Red. 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 Yeah!
Hey! That's a lot of fire.
Oh, okay, yeah. That'll do. Let's overdrive this as well. Tell you what, it's all gonna work out. Don't attack. Okay, good. Don't attack Tidus. He's the only one who can't defend against it. Oh, I forgot that I gave her some black magic.
Is she any good with it?
Probably not.
She does a spin.
Better than her attack. I like that they gave them actual custom animations for doing magic, despite the fact that normally she wouldn't do any. Did I teach Tidus to do anything useful, or... Well, he can cure, so that's handy.
Remember, she can throw grenades and stuff as well. That's
True.
meant to be her thing.
It is, but I've barely used that.
I think a frag grenade will lower its armor if it can be armored down.
Yeah. I know, this one's dying quickly enough, I think. Let's see what lightning does to it underwater, so we all get fried.
Just throw a battery at it.
Can I blind it? No, I can't.
Did you ever play South Park Stick of Truth?
Yeah.
What class did you play as?
I don't remember. Probably some
Oh.
form of caster.
Well, if you play the mage in it, because like it's South Park and there's no like real magic, all of like the mage abilities are them doing really weird things. So like if you use Dragon's Breath, you just get like a can of hairspray and a lighter and set them on fire with it.
Yeah, I remember that.
And-
Okay, I probably did play that then.
I remember there being one with a lightning attack, which was you just throw a bucket of water over them and like get a car battery and put the positive and negative in the water.
Okay, good. That bony fish is dead.
He's gone.
Everything's fine. Hell yeah.
Devastator.
Oh,
Sounds devastating.
looks like a sphere. There's a thing there.
Huh.
Is there a thing there? It looked like there was a thing there.
It looks like a thing, but I think it's probably just part of the scenery.
Right, so supposedly there was a chest around here that has like Lulu's ultimate weapon in it, which I would really, really like to get.
Is that it?
Where? Oh, yeah, yeah.
Da 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 da.
Yeah, the Onion Knight.
I think I was off by a note, but
Right, so Lulu. There we are, and as always, it's useless until we upgrade it. Thankfully, I think I've got the sigils and the quests necessary to do that. So
I
after
think I
that,
remember seeing her one. Her one's amazing.
yeah. Like the casters always usually get like 1 MP casting.
I think it was something like increases the damage of your spells by increasing the mana cost, but then also making them only cost one mana each. So
Right, so in every single temple, all over Spira, we've been doing destruction sphere stuff, which should, in theory, have unsealed the door here. There we are. Right, so we've got the spheres for each and every temple.
you stole them.
Ooh, chest. Don't mind if I do. I think that's Besaid. Is it?
Summons in that game or something else. Oh yeah, I can't. Yeah. Oh no, I couldn't remember them for a second. Then I started to remember, and then I wish I didn't remember. I haven't played the second one though. The Fractured Butthole.
Yeah.
I need to play that one.
Right. We went to Bethel and did that destruction sphere, and I went back to Zanarkand as well.
Mm-hmm.
So,
We've hopefully got rid of. Yep.
yeah. That's the
At least you
side.
can get some satisfaction that Seymour had to do all of this and go through all of the trials and do them all and slip on the ice.
This feels like the sort of thing that was sealed like after him, just like, oh, cover up this mess.
You are Maester Seymour's mother.
He's a little shit.
So you know, yet
Yeah.
still you seek my aid. My son, do you not hate him? It is all right. He is the one who sowed the seeds of hatred. He is to blame.
He looks a little bit like the woman in the blue dress from
But I am at
Stab
fault for letting
8.
him become what he was.
Oh, yeah. I suppose she does. The black hair.
He was always alone, half guardo, half man. I wanted to give him the strength to live by himself. And so I became a faith. But because I let him taste power, he began to thirst for more. He was not satisfied with my Aeon. He wanted more power.
And he found sin.
I mean, that's every
Yes.
summoner, really. They become a Pokemon master.
Yeah.
Come, summoner. I will bestow you with my power. The Dark Aeon, Anima. Destroy sin, and my son's obsession with it. Though it is small recompense for what I did to him.
Oh. Yeah, we got Pain Boy. Pain Lady? Pain Lady.
Anima.
That's right, isn't Seymour's whole bit that he wants to get us... He wants to become the next Sin?
Mm-hmm.
Basically be invulnerable? Oh, that's
They're
right, he
all a
wants...
bit obsessed.
Yeah, he wants to kill everything and everyone. And, you know, he's angry enough that he'd probably do it.
I mean, it's going to happen
Minji.
eventually. He just needs to be patient.
Yeah. Okay, let's surface. Just do the little shake.
God, if only Seymour had been born, like, 10 years earlier or 10 years later, it likely would have succeeded with all of his plans.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe he would have had to fight against, like, Yuna's father and such.
Oh, yeah, because he was such a, an outlandish believer that he would have went against the faith.
I mean,
wait, he didn't.
I mean, he kind of did. Like, he was, like, a husband to an Albed, which is
Yeah,
outlandish enough.
But he would have still made the choices that he has already made, so he would have done what he's done.
True. No getting around it. Yes. Right, so I've come here so I can go through the forest and I can charge up the Onion Knight,
Mm.
which I know that... There we are. Lulu's got. I really wanted to get Kamari's one, but in order to do that, you have to not only do the butterfly quest, which I did, but then you have to do the Cactuar quest in the Thunder Plains.
Oh, yeah.
It requires a
And that
lot of running
requires-
around, and I
yeah.
kept getting hit by the lightning, and I suddenly decided it was a bit much.
Hey, Van Cube, how you doing?
Hey, Van.
Welcome to Powering Up Plushies.
Yeah.
Weapon has grown in power. Oh.
And now we should do it again. No.
How do you get it ready for more
I-
upgrades?
Don't know. Don't remember.
Shall I look it up? Oh, wait, that's in give me a second. Oh god, there's a big one. How did you do the big one? Oh, there's an empowerment thingy, isn't there now?
Ah.
There's one of the weird new recent Twitch incentives that make you spend more money. You can put it so that you can use bits to change emotions. I've set it to use channel points, but
Oh, okay.
there you
Nice.
go. Giant cup of tea. I will attempt to hack the mainframe.
Oh, right, okay. You need to do the, like, avoid the lightning?
Oh, so you still need to do the lightning dodge.
Yeah, no, not doing that. Yeah, so these really are just, like, how patient do you feel like being?
Mm-hmm.
Right, what does it do? Just... Okay, double overdrive. Still feel like...
I'm sure, like, between you, me, and Broggles one day, we can all just sit there and take turns doing the lightning thing, and we can save every now and then because it like remembers it if you save, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
We can do that. We'll get you through. The three of us, we'll get you through.
One day. But not for this stream. Just because... Nah, I'm not doing that.
Oh yeah, not on stream. No. How's things going with Arthur's block right now? Oh well. I tell you what, VanQ, I will share with you my terrible attempts. I wouldn't even call it art. I will send you my edits for the next game that's coming up on the Paw Pads thing. Where is it? There it is. Hopefully my terrible editing can help inspire you with your art block.
Here we go.
Right, let's see if I can find the person with the chocobo. Because I need to ride the chocobo in order to get to Remium Temple.
So easy on you next time.
I'm just thinking, if I go to Remium Temple and I send Belgamine after defeating her, then I get Yuna's celestial weapon.
Ooh, okay. I mean, it's not terrible.
Won't go so easy on you next time.
My cure to art block, which I've never had because I'm not an artist, is to put big muscles on it. Just because.
Yeah, I wouldn't exactly call myself an artist. I think copying and pasting and blending is that art? if you
It's a
trace
skill.
something enough, eventually you become an artist, don't you?
Yeah.
If you trace it enough, then you learn. I'm pulling this out of my arse as somebody who has never done any sort of like artistic learning. Like, if you trace something enough that you get comfortable with, like, say, drawing an arm, you learn sort of like the muscle memory of where you want your hand to be to make it easier to draw certain curves, so it's easier to reproduce them later. Question mark? Does that work?
I suppose you start to understand, like, the way it's supposed to look.
Yeah. Because, like, I imagine if you're using, like, a pen or pencil or a tablet and thingy, you have... If you want to do something, you want it at certain angles, so your hand needs to be at certain angles, so you get used to being in that position, so... Yeah, that's my excuse for anyway. I'll need to start tracing things, and then maybe I can draw. It does, actually. Yeah, Vancouver agrees with me, yay. I would like to be able to do very simple, like... I don't know what the term would be. Like, Broggles watches him. That Skull Volva. Like, every now and then he like draws a really like. It doesn't have shading to it. It's just very simple coloured like toon, but it's really relevant as to what's going on at the time. I wish I was able to draw very simple things like that.
Okay. Yeah, just a sketch.
It doesn't have to be highly detailed. It doesn't have to be proportionally correct. It just has to be like a blob with the right colours on it, and then people can draw inference from the surrounding environment. How come I never gifted you art? I need someone. I think you did something once.
I vaguely recall that as well.
I think we did something once a very long time ago.
Check the Discord. It'll be in the art channel, in our Discord that we have.
'Cause I have had one or two pixel things done.
But I've decided no screwing around with the celestial weapons anymore. I've been doing that like on and off the past week since the last stream. Let's just go and fight Sin. What could go wrong? That's the unofficial motto to these streams: is what could go wrong? Thank you, Google. I didn't ask.
Oh yeah, we've got the resource library that we never use. we've got a hidden channel on Discord, which is just the resource library where we were meant to like put lots of assets and things like that. We've already used it like once.
I mean, we use it for storage of like important stuff. We've got it like separately stored as well.
Yeah, this
Right.
is true.
If I remember correctly, Sin is about to happen.
Ow! Sorry.
What did you just do?
There's an orange on my desk and I was about to start peeling it and I put it down to click on something and it rolled off the desk and got me.
You idiot. Oh yeah, Sin looks like that now.
He's fine. He's a leggy boy now.
He's a bit snooty without the arms.
Yeah, he's less arms, but the arm day has now become leg day, so double legs.
He looks tired when you see him from the front. Like,
I mean, if you had your forearms shot off.
I'm so tired of this.
It's a very aggressive orange. It's a very large orange, so it's very heavy, and it did land exactly where it needed to cause the most damage.
It's the attack orange.
My orange. I'm eating an orange because it's penance for whenever I went to the shop today and I came back, I went past the bakery, and they had a really nice looking I don't even know what you'd call it, a swirl thing in the window. So I treated myself to this, and oh my god, was it sugary! It was. I had to eat it with a fork because I couldn't pick it up because it was so crumbly. So it was like buttery biscuit with chocolate on it, with a sugary cream filling with the same buttery chocolate underneath, and I feel ill. So I'm consuming orange.
You're consuming like the sugariest thing that you can find in the fruit category.
I'm hoping it'll cancel it out because it's fruit and fruit is healthy.
That's my
It's
dad
the
thought until
anti-sugar.
it like put a load of weight on eating a shit ton of apples.
Yeah.
He was like, "It's a fruit. It's healthy." I was like, yeah, but it's also like sugar.
This is true.
Okay, Sin's going down like a little bitch at the moment.
I don't like his wibbly cosmic eyes.
I don't know what they are. I think they're like sensors, little sensor pods.
They look like staring into a universe, each individual one.
Yeah, he does do gravity magic. So, Pixel, what do you make of the little wibbly pods? I'm calling you out.
Give the orange to Walker. Kick it into Sid's face and it just bursts into
Oh
citric acid.
god. Citrusy. Ooh. Oh,
Oh, he's
It has-
opening up.
it has a mouth. Fuck.
It's got a nose. Quick, get the pepper. Get the wasabi. Oh my god, this orange is winning.
I'm defeating Sin, and you're being defeated by a fucking orange. Oh. Here, have diamond dust. Die, Sin.
Oh, not the snoot. The snoot shatter.
Oh,
Very psionic.
Oh, this can only be good. Only good
Oh.
things. Angry sky whale. Just the airship doing like dee dee dee.
Slowly backing away.
Yeah. There we are.
Caution, this vehicle is reversing.
Okay, everyone into the whale.
Alright, Jonah.
Welcome to the inside of Sin. It's remarkably pretty.
Bigger on the inside.
There were so many souls of the dead in. Oh.
One in the mouth.
Oh no! That veiny
no.
bastard. He also got slurped by Sin at some point. Yay! Kamari just stood there and looked pretty.
Dan, where are you?
We must go to him.
Then we will. Let me take front.
Good luck.
Follow me.
Oh, somebody put a safe spear in here.
Yeah, that's handy. I mean, I guess maybe we brought that with us. This seems like a kind of like psychological landscape sort of deal. Yeah.
Brought this from home.
I thought really hard about how useful a save sphere would be right now.
Live and let live.
Is that this game's version of an adamantoise?
It is. Hey, Behemoth. Retaliates with Meteor when defeated. Okay, I'm going to use this to charge up a few of the Aeons, because they need it. Let's hope Veilforce survives a couple rounds.
Oh my god, there is something wrong with this orange.
What is it with you and this bloody orange? Have we found your nemesis, that orange from Morrison's?
It's really thick skins.
Yes, some oranges.
not those-
Yeah.
It's not those fun little ones that I had the other week. I bought because I liked them. I like really did like them, so I thought, do you know what? I'll buy bigger oranges, and it's not worth it.
You got to be careful, mate. Orange is a treacherous fruit. The fuck am I talking about? Gonna bring Oren in. He's got a cool weapon now. Bloody hell. Okay. There we are. Ifrit, Wolfman's back on the scene.
Hell yeah, best summon.
Let's just bap it over and over.
Ooh. Oh, I'm a bit sleepy.
Don't worry about it.
All that lightning made me sleepy.
Yeah, that does sound like something you would say after being electrocuted. Have you ever been electrocuted?
Not dangerously.
Only recreationally, got it.
I've been electrocuted by a horse electric fence,
Right.
but they're not on all the time. They sort of like tick, so it's like tick, 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 tick.
Oh, yeah.
So you can't like grab it and electrocute yourself with it.
It's a discouragement field, yeah.
Yeah.
Turns out Ixion is the correct one for this battle.
And even then, I was only electrocuted by it because my sister was like, no, it's not plugged in on Australia. Look, you go on, that bit's down. Can you just wrap that around the top of the tape, the plastic holder for me?
See, this is what happens when you believe siblings. I feel like we've had this conversation before, because I immediately responded with, that one time I dealt with an electric fence, and it was less pleasant. A story for a different time. Okay, right. Let's see if she survives this. She did
Oh
not.
dear.
Yep, better her than the entire party, I guess. Sorry, Shiva.
How are you meant to survive that then?
Either have enough defenses and shields up to survive it, or have an Aeon sacrifice for you.
Oh.
Yeah. Just have to make our way further and further into the giant evil whale. And the imaginary pathways made out of dream water.
Is it safe to eat orange peel?
It is safe to eat orange peel, it's just, it tastes bad, so you shouldn't.
I will not be defeated.
Yeah. You can get a sweet, which is essentially candied orange peel, which is great. But it's like a special orange peel that's quite sweet.
Well, it's just very chewy. It's fine.
Let's bring Anima out to play.
Oh yeah, your new friend.
Yeah.
You bring the power of a mum. Oh my god, it's Karen.
Oh wow, yeah. I was going to say this is the most pixelish of the summons. I'm not sure how Pixel will feel about that.
I don't know, we don't... Well, I suppose we do sometimes have to drag Pixel in order to get him to do stuff.
So I thought a lot of chains. Bloody hell. So officially break damage limit, got it. Hurt it more, it gets off on it.
You're alright, Grey Fox.
All I can think of is the Grey Fox from Oblivion.
Oh yeah. Wrong Grey Fox. Other Grey Fox.
The other one.
The other one. The Metal Gear Solid one.
Yeah.
Who's like, help me more.
Yeah, he definitely had no effect on me when I was younger.
Jesus.
How do you get dismissed easily? Oh, you just fade into the Netherrealm. Neat.
Just goes, Anima.
Oh yeah, I taught Yuna how to do magic.
I saw that she was able to cast death there.
Yep.
How does death work in this? Is it like a level thing, like other ones, or?
It's a chance, I think.
Okay.
Wonder if I can bonk it. No. I don't want to bring Waka in. I'm gonna have to bring Rocket in.
I mean, they're all playing silly buggers.
Yeah. Hey, Manji.
It's over.
Bonk.
Jesus.
Yeah. I remember running around this bit a lot to level up.
Do you do anything with the giant symbol on the floor?
No, it's just like a waypoint to let you know where you can and can't walk.
I'll be right back.
The endless, like, far plane-like void can't go there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't go down up the waterfall.
Makes sense. What can go up the chimney down, but not down the chimney up?
I don't know. What can do that?
An umbrella.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
It can go down the chimney up, but not up the chimney down. Yeah,
No, the other way around.
I don't believe you.
I'll be right back.
Yep, so the Iron Giant's hurt.
I mean, they are their own boss in Dark Souls.
Yeah. Right, mushrooms are evil.
Live and let live.
With their little mouths.
Oh, I still haven't gotten a Venus flytrap.
I still think you won't like them. They die really easy. I say, if you screw around with them and keep closing their mouths, it expends so much energy for them to do that it can kill them.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to do that, but I've seen a couple of places say that they are quite easy to keep.
Okay.
But I presume, exactly as you say, they're probably people that don't have kids that are probably teasing them all day.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you have a Wolfen where you would be teasing it every now and then.
No, I would have it in the living room by the chickens with the LEDs on them, so at night time moths get attracted to them and it can eat moths.
I see. This is just an extension of your need to get rid of the moths.
I don't know where they're coming from. There's one every 2 days that appears.
I told you there's a moth spawner underneath the sofa or something. It's the only thing that makes sense.
But it's such predictable regularity.
Yeah, like a mob spawner. You're getting it now.
I'll be right back.
Okay, good. This looks promising. Staircases can't be evil.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
I think that's a truism. Staircases can't be evil.
Don't stop them trying.
Eh. Just skipping through these battles just to, get to see what's up the staircase, the normal staircase. There we are, in Sin. The Sea of Sorrow. Oh, that's charming. Oh, it's this guy again.
That's a concern.
Pixel, it's your favourite guy.
Don't you ever give up?
Sin has chosen me. I am part of Sin. I am one with Sin forever.
Good, just like you always wanted.
Yeah,
Sin just absorbed you.
like everything
I will
else.
learn to control it from within. I have all the time in the world.
Yeah.
Since you were gracious enough to dispose of Unaleska, the only means of destroying Sin is forever gone. Now nothing can stop us.
Well, we can.
By all means, try. You
But not before you play my new game I invented.
Okay, I vaguely recall how this works. So, he has been absorbed by sin, but, you know, like all things that have been absorbed by sin, he's just part of it, so he doesn't really have free will anymore. It's just using him as a guard dog at this point. You can target the wheels.
Yeah, it's
And
a
when-
new game.
Yeah, when you target them, they move, like, one clockwise, I think. And if you break the sequence, then, I'd have to get Waka to do it, for God's sake.
Every time somebody says what a buzzer sounds, and that person has to drink, and if you roll over an even number adjacent to the pepperoni farm, you have to marshal out in which you spend all of your chips into the pot.
How? How?
What?
No, it's fine.
Oh no, that means a buzzer that I have to drink now, so I'm gonna have a sip of tea.
Hearing enough word salad that it, like, buffer overflows my brain and I don't get it anymore. There we are, energy blast. Let's just try and kill him. There we are, Faraga. And for each one of the wheels, he'll keep doing it.
A lot of fire.
Yeah.
You know, there's somebody who would get on pretty well with that.
I don't know.
Can he change the wheels?
He can, yeah. It's just that now you've mentioned that, I'm not sure if I want to change it. Okay.
God, the music.
Oh yeah, the music for this is fantastic. Full on, like, having a seizure at an organ. Okay, right, I forgot his elemental resistances also move with this. If I use fire, then it will just heal him, so I can't use fire. So Wolfen isn't it. If I used Shiva, then that would damage him quite a bit. I want to use Anima.
Oh, he's not going to be happy about
Nah. Hey Seymour, your mum. Hey! Special event, nice. I forgot that it did that.
that. No, Mumsy, no. The only time when beating your son is appropriate?
I mean, if they're being really annoying. Hell yeah. And yeah, he giggled really, really high pitched like Judge Doom. Yep. Just before you came back, we went to Baj Temple and found Seymour's mum. She'd become a faith and thus a summon. Oh, he's about to kill Mumsy. Oh, please, let me attack.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, no, not
that would have
fair.
been so good.
How many times did he cast that?
Because I did the big, like, attack, he gets several turns. And each turn he does the full rotor around him, so each turn for him is 4 Firaga. But he's pretty much locked to that, he can't do any other attacks, so... You can basically just cheese this fight really easy by just knowing that he's always going to do the same attack.
like summoning Wolfen.
Yeah. But also, Wolfen won't be able to hurt him because he does fire attacks.
Ah, but Wolfen can also do a high five.
He can, but that would take ages. Okay, so it's half health. Yeah. Yeah, some battles you just get like unique music for, and it's always a bit jarring.
Okay, I'm just going to remove this orange corpse and wash my hands.
There we are.
if you want-
Seymour's finally dead.
Okay, I will wait. Get back. Oh, there's so many bits.
There's a bin.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to take it to the bin.
Eat shit, Seymour.
Oh, but if you die in sin, do you die in real life?
I'm afraid so.
Just hits him with the stick.
Yeah. Finally gets around to sending him.
But if she sends him whilst they're in sin, surely, like, he's still going to be in there?
So, it is you, after all, who will send me.
I mean, ascending still works, I guess.
Doing a little spin, gonna
But
cha-cha-cha
even
over this
after I
way.
am gone, Spira's sorrow will prevail.
Sin will be right behind you.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. This is exactly how we're gonna, like, kill Sin. Just that easy.
Okay, and again, I'm gonna get rid of my orange carpet. One moment.
Okay. The City of Dying Dreams. Oh, that's warm and welcoming. Nope.
Live and let live.
You'll be pleased to know, Mangy, yes, he's fucking gone for now. Like, gone forever. Although Spear is weird about death, like, things don't stay dead, like, all the time forever, hence, like, the whole sending thing. You send them off to the far plane where, in theory, they don't come back. Unless they really, really want to. But no, he doesn't come back. It's fine.
Live and let live. I won't go so easy on you next time.
No, you will kill me. Ah, is there a secret?
Okay, I am back. Hello.
Hey, hello. Chest. Oh. Adamantoise.
I'll be right back.
Okay. We're exploring the City of Dying Dreams. I forgot she eats elemental attacks now. What cures confusion?
Has the orange been defeated? It's hard to say. There were so many parts that no doubt some part will still exist, and I mean there are 3 others in a bag in the kitchen.
I was just having a really similar discussion with Mangy about whether Seymour was ever truly gone. But how, like, you know, it's Spira, death isn't the end.
Well, I mean he's in the far plane, so you can always go back to Guado Salam and have a word with him.
Yeah.
as well as the orange.
Did you send the orange? Did you?
It's in the bin, but it's, you know, my hands still smell of orange, so it's gonna be sticking around for a while. Its three brothers are still in the kitchen, and it's got a cousin in the cupboard, the chocolate orange. Your heart will forever. It will.
You'll be there in a nursing home one day, and just be like, "Remember me?" Your eyes will widen right before he whacks you with a silenced pistol. Oh, Barbatos.
Oh wow.
Yeah. God,
Hey,
you look like,
Bulbasaur.
yeah, he looks like a problem.
I've been getting fruits more recently because Lidl on the app they have this like weekly spin thing. So like you press it and it spins and you get a free fruit once a week, and it's been oranges. Except for last week whenever I let a bit of fish do it and it was a fucking pineapple.
I'll be right back.
And now there is a whole pineapple sat in my living room and I have no idea what the fuck to do with it.
Look, I didn't know there was going to be consequences, right? You said, "Hey, there's this app. Spin that, and there'll be free fruit." And I thought,
It
"Hey,
involved spinning.
free
I thought you
fruit
would
is great."
appreciate.
Live and let live.
It involved spinning. I thought you'd appreciate it, and now I'm landed with a fucking
Look, I am the spin
Pineapple.
expert, alright?
yeah.
However-
Was a pineapple is winning the spin, is it?
Yes. Okay. Let's just.
It's why the pineapple's in like every picture I've taken the last couple of days because I just can't figure out a reason for it. So.
Can't figure out a reason for the pineapple. Statements made by the utterly deranged. There you are, these spheres are made out of Seymour.
Oh, they're not amazing flavoured Smarties.
Yeah. Lulu just learned Flare, which will come in useful.
It's a non-elemental explosion, isn't it?
It is.
Nice.
Right. I think I'll save again to the Tower of the Dead. Oh, fantastic.
And now you're dead.
Don't worry about it. It's only like a big tower. It's fine, just, you know, get in the tower covered in, like, Yevon religious symbols. It's like a church.
Ooh.
Hey, do you remember this place?
Well, it's a bit zoomy.
Yeah.
What was that? Obtained.
Still tongue, I believe. So I remember this bit. You have to avoid the icicles whilst collecting cool things. Like that.
Mage's staff.
Yep. Oh,
Oh. You licked the icicle.
yep. We're in
Now
some,
you're getting doomed.
yeah, we're in some like incredibly serious, like spiritual hazard in this place.
He could really cut some oranges nicely with that
I'll
knife
be
hand.
right back.
Yeah.
Or pineapples.
See, Van likes pineapples. You should give the pineapple
Yeah.
to Van.
I will send you a pineapple in the post.
I'm sure that's illegal. You got a license for that pineapple?
I suppose it depends what country he's in.
It depends where it's going, I thought. Oh, hey, it's those things from Final Fantasy IX.
Oh, he's cool.
Demonolith.
They're also in the in Yojimbo's cave, aren't they?
Ah, they might be. Why does it even mention, like, bonus magic damage when there's none? Or maybe it's just saying, like, elemental damage is, like, halved, but non-elemental damage isn't. Pharaoh's Curse. Did I ever tell you that I had the Pharaoh's Curse once?
You've had the Pharaoh's Curse.
I had the Pharaoh's Curse. I
Which
was
one?
unwell for about 3 or 4 days.
Oh.
Yeah. I drank the water in Egypt.
Oh.
Yeah. But, you know, it's the authentic experience, you know. You can't go and, like, desecrate a pharaoh's tomb without getting cursed.
I would say that you could use the pineapple bark or shell. I don't know if it was husk. Pineapple husk.
Skin.
To make pineapple tea. Oh. Oh, I
Pineapple
might
tea?
do that.
Do you just
I do.
boil it in?
Well, technically, it's not tea.
It's an infusion.
It's
Is
an
that it?
infusion because it
It's an
doesn't involve the
infusion.
tea plant.
Can you
so...
tell how much I'm like looking down at you? It's an infusion.
It's an infusion. It's not tea. It doesn't
Yeah.
involve the tea plant.
I'm
Yeah,
Wolfen.
can't
I'm
do
a tea
without
expert.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert. I just know enough to piss people off.
Yeah. Oh, it's me and infrastructure and everything else. Okay, you walked into that one, literally.
I won't go so easy on you
That's
next
one of
time.
the weird little facts that I'll share with you is that all tea, doesn't matter if it's green tea, black tea, whatever, if it's tea and it's proper tea, it all comes from the same plants.
Yeah, it's the tea bush.
How they pick it and how they treat it afterwards, it all comes from the same plant, the tea plants. Anything else, be it pineapple, chamomile, all of these things that say that they're teas, they're infusions, they're not teas because they don't involve the tea plant. It's alchemy, but without blowing the house up. Oh well, we'll see about that. But no, I like the idea of that. I will see about cutting some of the bits off of it and brewing them up, see if it's what it's like. I have almost got through all of my chamomile like daisy heads, so yeah, it'll be a fun replacement.
I think it's when I get like 10 or 11 of these, I'll... yep, here we are.
Oh.
I'll get sucked into the sky as gravity reverses. Oh, 9 of them it says, okay.
I do like alchemy.
Oh, okay. Do you know battles with like their own unique like theme?
Mm-hmm.
This is the fucking one.
Oh, he doesn't look happy.
I mean, he's just seen like the dad that he hates, who's also like a genocidal creature, but that's beyond his control.
Let me introduce you to Seymour's mother. Oh no, now we're related.
I brought him to you as agreed.
Here's my money, bitch.
You're late, Oren.
It's been 10 years of agony.
I know.
Hey,
Huh?
you got tall, but you're all bones. You eating right, boy? You've really grown.
Yeah. But you're still bigger.
Well, I am Sin, you know.
That's not funny.
It is a bit.
It is a little bit, yeah.
Well, then. I mean, you know.
Gonna need you to kill me.
Let's end this.
Dad,
Yeah.
I hate you.
I know. You know what you have to do.
Yeah.
I can't hear the hymn so well anymore. Pretty soon I'm gonna be Sin. Completely. I'm glad you're here now. One thing though. When it starts, I won't be myself anymore. I won't be able to hold myself back. I'm sorry.
That's enough! Let's finish this, okay?
You're right. Well then, let's go.
Don't fall, I want to push you.
Yeah. Come on, best boss fight in the game. Also the hardest. One of them.
Wasn't that Unaleska?
Well, yeah.
Oh, at least they got the power back on.
Yeah, I mean, we are like... This is Dream Zanarkand, where we have to kill Checht. And thus kill Sin. Hell yeah.
I promise this will be quick. Hit me with all you got, Dad.
Vraska's final Aeon. Oh, I forgot that he, like... Until, like, in a minute when he becomes Sin completely and loses his fucking nut. You know, he still, like, makes human-like noises when you hit him and it's upsetting.
I won't lose.
Yeah, Anima is the one who does the most damage when you overdrive, so let's use Animo on him. Gotta kill the pagodas as well, the stones. Here we go. Phase 1.
Did you know the logo on his chest is the symbol for the Zanarkand Aves? It is also the Japanese symbol for dream.
I didn't know that. I didn't know it was the symbol for dream. Makes sense when you put it that way. But yeah, the symbol for the Zanarkand Aves, it's on Tidus's uniform as well.
Spinny rocks.
Yeah. The rocks are exact mirror images of each other. In that they fit together perfectly when they're not rotating. Oh, dear.
And a lot of goes.
Yeah, I say Anima's Overdrive really lets them have a go.
Jet beam.
Here we go.
Oh, he's gonna do the jack shot.
Yeah, his turn. I mean, he used it to defeat the previous sin, so it's got some welly behind it.
Oh, was that it?
Oh, apparently that was it.
Oh, that was disappointing.
Underwhelming, yeah.
No, no wonder he didn't keep a girl for long. If that was the jack shot.
Jesus Christ. Okay, we can...
Especially because it was more of a backhand motion.
Right, how much does pain do to him? Okay,
Oh.
an amount. Okay, so every time he takes an action, the pagodas take 2, they heal him for 3,000. But that did so much damage, it's not even worth calculating. Come on, Anima, survive, like, until your next overdrive. Oh.
No.
Looks like he's wearing an eye patch. Right. I'm going to pause there for just a second so we can have a little bit midstream break. Because this music is awesome and it deserves it. I say we're literally at the halfway mark, so we'll take a couple minutes, I'd say. Make a tea?
Okie dokie.
Yeah. Everyone go make a tea or an infusion and
I'm gonna have words with my pineapple.
yeah. See you in a second.
Okie dokie.
Hello, hello. We're back.
Hello.
There we are. Hydrated. Relaxed.
Tea was got. Tea is had. It is not pineapple. I had a look at the pineapple. I considered the pineapple, but I thought it was a boss fight best saved for another day.
I was gonna say, you've already had some difficulties, shall we say, with the the orange.
I've had my fruit challenge for today.
Yeah. Perhaps that's a fruit challenge for tomorrow. Oh my god. I forgot how aggravating he could be. Go on, let's have Wolfen have a say.
I don't know what that noise was, but I stand by it.
Yeah. That's you looking forward to having a scrap. Okay, he's on 80,000. So I need you to do at least
I'm
80,000.
not as blue as I would normally be. What's happened to my blue?
You're in the middle of a arena that's on fire with really cool rock music, so good. It'll stop charging him. Bap. Oh. Great.
The pineapple does indeed look very happy. He's just chilling in the living room. It's cooler in the living room. I should bring him through into here so he has to suffer.
Oh. Okay, use the overdrive on Wolfen, please. Sorry, Wolfen.
Oh, my computer has frozen.
Okay, I think Lulu might know some white magic now. No. Riku? No.
Okay, there we go. I'm fixed. I'm back.
Okay. What was the issue?
Just my computer froze.
Hmm. Okay, there's no point in me holding on to potions and such now, so I may as well. Yeah, Mega Elixir.
Use all the Albert potions.
Albert potions only do 1,000.
Only do 1,000.
Only do 1,000.
When you're dealing with multiple thousands, I'll have you know that they are infinitesimal.
Right. Let's just get our defense up a little bit. I don't want to throw Yojimbo at it because there's an even chance he might just one-shot him, and that seems unfair.
You'll cut it in half like a pineapple.
He will, which will be thematically consistent. We'll see if the others can make a dent first. We'll get the lightning ram.
He's the Ghostbuster with his proton pack.
Yeah. Oh, it didn't take long for that to recover. God damn it.
Smack.
Mm-hmm. I suspect that he counters with like some really powerful magic, so we don't want to do that. Let's just refresh the haste on everyone. Get Kamari in on it too. Yeah, Bahamut can survive a bit of a bat. Nice. Okay, please let Bahamut have another turn before you kill him. I would really like it if you let him have a turn. Swoosh. Oh.
Slap.
Yeah. How much health has he got left? Okay. Come on,
Come on,
Bahamut.
Bahamut. You can do it.
Yeah. I believe in you. He's a big muscly dragon. He can do it. Almost. I know, as a Pixel, this is widely considered to be the official like end boss fight of the game. Because Seymour before this is fairly easy to take care of. Then you've got Jecht here, Braska's final Aeon, who is just overpowered as hell. Like, Tidus clearly inherited his speed. Oh, Mario might get the death blow in, that could be fun. And, yeah, after this, there's, you know, just stuff. Go on, let's see if we can kill him with jump. Let's let the sun do it. There you go. It's only right. There's no check left at all.
It's fine.
Well, we've basically just killed Sin. So... now what? Ignore the swirling evil.
You'll cry. You're gonna cry. You always cry. See? You're crying.
I hate you, Dad.
Save it for later.
Right. We've got a job to do, don't we?
Good. That's right. You are my son, after all.
You know, for the first time I'm glad to have you as my father.
Sir Jecht, I should...
No! Yuna! There's no time!
Could have done it by now.
You stay away!
Yuna, you know what to do. The Aeons!
We Aeons.
Call them!
Call us.
I mean, there's now precious little holding Sin together, so Sin needs a new core.
Yes.
That friendly little black and red ball floating about, though, he looks nice.
Here it comes.
Final battle.
Ooh.
Yuna!
Face is a bit warped there.
Final boss battle. Yuna. Yeah, so the plan we agreed was we have to call the Aeons at the final battle. Only the Aeon, well, the Faith were sort of lying to us. They want to die so badly. It's been 1,000 years and they are desperate to die at this point. And so, yeah, they want to be called at the moment where they can be killed, which is when they're possessed by Yevon, the thing that created Sin. We have to kill them. Yep. Sorry, mate. Oh, this looks like it might be a whacker thing. Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
Oh.
Welcome to the benefits of this final battle. Also, you'll notice fail for strike me down. They absolutely, like, want this.
I think they'd make it a little bit easy for themselves then.
Honestly, this is the weakest part of Final Fantasy X, this final boss battle. It doesn't truly explain why it's necessary. Only sort of in retrospect does it make sense. Maybe I get Lulu a chance. So 1,000 years ago, you had the Machina War, where the Machina city of Bavel was absolutely murking the city of Zanarkand, whose thing was summoning. And so all the summoners got together as they were losing terribly and made themselves a new Zanarkand, in dreams. And the most powerful summoner of them all, Yevon, who is now this blob, because everything that's used to be human about him is gone, he just takes over Aeons to keep the dream going. Basically doing a Matrix.
Oh, I can't believe you're going to beat me up.
Sorry, Wolfen, it's necessary.
But I'm good. I won't do what Yevon says, honestly.
Well, give it about 1 minute, we'll see. What was that? Something about, like, yeah?
He did seem to have more chickens.
Yeah. It always comes down to chickens with you. Yep, I'm afraid so, Mangy. I say, you Yevon, the thing that makes a new sin every time it gets killed, it makes them out of aeons. Like the reason that Jekt is sin is because he defeated the previous sin and was made the new one. So in order for him to be finally defeated and for all of this to end, this spiral of death, you have to kill all of the summons. Give you Yevon nowhere to go.
I mean, if you didn't bring them in here to begin with. If nobody went in there to begin with.
The problem is that Sin would disintegrate, but Yu Yevon wouldn't. And the summoning for Zanarkand is still going on. The only way that the Dream Zanarkand end is with Yu Yevon's death. And the only way he dies is when there's no more Sin to protect him. Oh, this might be juicy.
Oh, I'm gonna get you.
Wolf and Overdrive. Oh no!
Can you do null fire on everyone?
Yes. Don't know if it counts fully, but let's try it. Null Blaze.
And you'll need null chicken as well, and null blue.
There. There we go.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yuno is an amazing black mage.
Can't believe you've done this.
Yeah, Yu Yevon flees for the next one. Oh, poor Yuna. Canonically, it is really, like, texturally, actually painful for her to do this. Just emotional damage. Sorry, we've got to, like, kill all the unique magic of the world.
Can you summon another one whilst that one's out?
No,
Or...
I don't think so. That's a good idea. I don't think I've ever tried it. I'm not sure it's possible. I'll try it. In which case, I should have tried from the hardest to the weakest. Yeah, apparently I can. I'm going to use that overdrive to make sure it gets used. I'm going to pay him everything I own.
Jesus.
I probably should have saved that for Bahamut, but oh well. I mean, what was I going to use it for? Food? Oh shit, food.
Potions.
Rent.
Chickens. Hey, Wolfen.
Fuck. Okay, let's summon your Jimbo. What goes around comes around.
A test of your reflexes!
Your Jimbo just like fruit ninjas Yevon out the air.
Yo, Jimbo, take my life. Jesus. My god, Yuna's a powerhouse. I guess you'll need that when, like, the summoning business is over. In fact, I think I mentioned before, if we've got the time after the credits roll, I'll play like the first little bit of Final Fantasy X Part 2 so that you can understand why it's not my favourite and why it's a dramatic shift in tone.
I am interested to see 10-2 because I don't know much about it at all. But from the sounds of it, yeah, despite her being really good at magic, she gives it all to pursue a pop star career.
Well, that is hyperbole on my part, but you'll see. If Final Fantasy X is Tidus' story, then Final Fantasy X Part 2 is Yuna's story. Oh, Anima, thus I atone. Oof.
1 second, be right back.
Aye, aye. Yeah, let's just kill it.
Oh, you atoned.
Yeah. Thankfully, the remaining faith bring us back.
Yeah, I did notice that you all seem to be keeping the halo.
Yeah, the auto life thing is like we have a function to fulfill, which is to absolutely murk the faith, like kill all of them. Just like we did with Jekt, we're letting you Yevon take them over, and then we kill them, and they no longer exist.
And they won't let you die.
Yep, not until they're dead. And say that they want the Dream Anakin to end because, you know, casting that continually forever it's a toll.
Have they not been able to like talk to previous summoners like they have with Yuna and say, help us end?
I suppose they have to believe that you'd actually do it. As we saw before, the Yevon Church had kind of a strict policy. Soon eternal rest. Oof. God, Bahamut's just so cool. Oh.
Oh. Well.
Well.
Go, kitty cat.
Yeah.
Go, banana.
Poor Bahamut. Off you go. Orphan may be hot, but Bahamut's just so cool. Get one last full animation in for each of them.
Don't you worry, I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nice.
Smack.
Right, I think
One
that's
shot Shiva.
yeah, that's all the Aeons we have.
What about the ones that you don't have?
Well, I think once you Yevon's gone, it won't matter.
Are you past the point of no return with the base game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the confrontation with Jekt was the bit where you can't turn round. Right, now we have the like mindless blob of summoning energy.
Oh, look at him. He's cute.
Hmm.
It's like a little sea urchin.
Everyone,
Troglodyte.
this is the last time we fight together. Okay?
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is, after we beat you, Yevon, I'll disappear.
What are you talking about?
The dream of the faith will end.
I'm saying goodbye.
Not now.
I know it's selfish, but this is my story.
So you keep saying.
Yeah, we get it, thank you.
He looks like one of the little scuttly boys at the bottom of the sea.
He looks like a sculptura, or sculptura from Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Right, if I remember correctly, you put Reflect on him, and he can't heal himself anymore. And then it's just a case of wailing on him. Literally send the casters away, and just beat him to death with, like, a rock. Come on, Kamari.
He doesn't seem to be the most clever.
Nope, he's got no intelligence left whatsoever. All it does is possess Aeons, craft sin, maintain Zanarkand.
So at the end of all the troubles, all this trouble is caused by one little parasite, Pixel says.
Yep.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's
Yeah.
usually the cause of most things. One little bastard.
Yeah, at the end of all this, like, once upon a time, like, after the Machina War, Yu Yevon was a man, but very shortly after he did all this and set this whole system in motion, he wasn't anymore. I assume the whole process kind of stripped him of it.
Turned into weird, gribbly,
Yeah. I mean,
mind player crap.
he's still alive, it's just he's more of an it now. Because all he does is, like, self-preservation and continue Zanarkand. God damn that sword.
14k, Jesus.
Oh. Okie dokie. Unit. Gonna need you to reflect.
Dare you? That's just rude.
Yeah. He needs magic to keep casting Kuraga. I need magic to keep reflecting him.
And reflect. Do a flip.
Well, nice. Oh, damn it. How long does reflect last?
I'm guessing it depends on probably your magic or something. Unless it outright says.
Oh, Ultima.
Oh.
It's a good
lot
thing
of
we were
sparkles.
immortal for this fight. There we go.
But all the Faith are meant to be dead.
They're not dead yet. He still binds them, remember? So, we killed off the summon, so he has nowhere to go. And the Faith are still under his control until he's dead. Once he's dead, the Faith are free to basically just stop. And they can decide to just stop being. Yeah, still reflect. Still reflected. I wonder if he's sensitive to death. No, he's not.
I mean, he is death, I suppose. She could put reflect on herself and then casts black magic on herself
True.
to reflect onto him.
It picks a target at random, so it might choose one of the pagodas.
So much heal.
Okay, reflect is still on. She can't grand summon because there's no summons left. Use.
Yeah, I just chuck a grenade at it.
Yeah.
Fuck you!
Just a case of whipping it down. Okay, reflect is gone, so let's put that back.
I'm gonna say it's like always ignoring Yuna with the heal, even though it is partially random.
Yeah. I like the fact that the Gravager attack also like hurts itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's semi-random as well. Oh, that's gone. Great.
At least its magic's a bit weaker.
It seems to be, yeah. Right. Let's make a licks of this. Everyone needs magic. Oh.
Ultima.
I think this means we lose haste. Which isn't much of a downside of dying, but still.
This absolutely was his intent.
Oh, yeah.
Reflect. Oh, he does
Reflect.
have reflect. Never mind.
Honestly, his normal attacks do like as much damage as his overdrives.
Hmm. Take it if you destroy the rock things, they will fix themselves.
Yeah, as they did with Jack's boss fight.
Hmm.
He's lost reflect. Yeah, they only have 5,000 health, but they come back like almost immediately, so there's no point. There we go. Finally, 1,000-year-old bug bastard.
Gribbly. Gribbly squiggly.
I say, weakest boss fight in the game by far, I think, in terms of like interest.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that doesn't make me feel like he's dead.
Don't worry, it's just like the mechanisms he's put in place fucking being destroyed. Here we go.
What did they see? I want to see what they see.
Yay, he survived.
Base billboard.
Yeah, matron. Ooh, snack. Space billboard, for God's sake. There we are. Now that Yu Yevon's dead, they all get to do whatever they want. Just statues.
God, somebody should have gone around long ago and just smacked them with a hammer like they did with the final Aeon one.
But they need the Aeons to defeat Sin. We killed Yu Yevon, and now all the Faith are disappearing. Oh yeah, there's got to be like a lot of built-up dead. This is like the Chernobyl of like dead souls.
Sending an entire city.
Yeah. Oh, did I not mention?
Oh, don't worry. It didn't send me before when you did Jacked or Seymour, so it's fine.
I mean, Jacked went on his own.
It's all right.
What about Seymour?
Well, he didn't.
Exactly. Oren was there for that.
He was stood slightly further away.
It's been long enough.
But you spent so long getting him that sword.
Yeah.
This is your world now.
He was. ending cutscene.
I wonder if Anima would still be in it if you didn't pick her up, because it's an optional one. Now you have just nuked the planet. 1,000 years worth of contained magic.
It's fine. She's sending it still. Yep. No more Zanarkand.
The wall of people.
Yuna, I have to go. I'm sorry I couldn't show you Zanarkand. Goodbye.
Hey!
We're gonna see you again!
Almost.
Yuna, it's time.
Everyone has lost something precious. Everyone here has lost homes, dreams, and friends. Everybody? Now, Sin is finally dead. Now, Spira is ours again. Working together. Now we can make new homes for ourselves. And new dreams. Although I know the journey will be hard, we have lots of time. Together, we will rebuild Spira. The road is ahead of us, so let's start out today. Just one more thing. The people and the friends that we have lost. No dreams that have faded. Never forget them.
Right.
I didn't cry. You can't prove anything.
Yeah, even now it's still a bit moving. Let's see.
It's a good story. It's
Yeah.
like all Final Fantasies. It's intricate, but it's interesting. But like this is why like you need to do 8 because I don't know fuck all about 8.
Oh yeah, 8 is a very different beast in very many ways.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
You let us oh no.
There we are. I think that turns down the game a little bit. Yeah, so even now, like since 2001 when this was made, it's been over 20 years, and yeah, it's still moving.
It is very emotional.
Yeah, it is horribly bittersweet, Mangy. I'm sorry to say that is the case with a lot of Final Fantasy games.
Yeah, they play on a lot of emotions about those sort of things.
Yeah, it's as you can tell, this game set a tone over like love, loss, and moving on anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That seems to be its whole deal is like maintaining hope in the face of like awful things that you can't prevent or can do very little to prevent. This game's whole motif is like the spiral, the never-ending like cycle of life and death, and how that can seem, pointless or like grinding. And as they were pointing out, like they basically decided, fuck it, we'll just decide not to do that anymore. We'll just, we have no reason to believe that it will work, but let's just go for hope instead. I say 9 had a lot more of trying to decide who and what we are. If you remember, like the difference between the Gaians and the Terrans, and all the different people who are sort of making war on each other over the course of the game, and deciding like what each of them were and whether that decides who they are as well. I say this one's playing more on life and death.
Final Fantasy does have a good way of like when you start the game, it makes it seem as if it's about something quite important, but then as you get later on, it just starbursts into so many things that have underlying meaning to the first like half of the game.
You'll notice in a lot of the ending cinematics there was a lot of speaking, that they only made one FMV, one video track, like for every language version. So they just stuck with Japanese visual and dubbed over it.
Yeah.
So it looks a little bit like an old samurai film. I say, if Final Fantasy VIII has a motif, I would say it's Destiny? Question mark.
I know very little about it, so don't tell me too much about it, because I will look forward to watching that. As you know, I've only done the first CD of it on the original PlayStation. So after that, I don't know what it's about.
Yeah, Mainstream. I say it is sad, but it's also about like carrying on and finding like purpose anyway. It's yeah, it's got things to say. I'm glad to see it's still got the ability to affect. I say I'm going to leave it a little bit before I play another Final Fantasy, I think, because they are big old games to play.
They require emotional recharging.
Yeah, I finding porpoise. It's just a gangster finding purpose. I know I'd like to play Final Fantasy a lot, and there is that that HD upscale mod that someone's been working on. McIndus has been working on for the past few years, and it looks so good, and it's really coming together. But I want to have a definitive playthrough of it.
How's it looking? Completion percentage-wise,
it's looking basically he's redone the entire game, but there are some effects that just don't work, and there are some backgrounds that frankly need to be done again, which he is doing, but the method of doing it means he's going to have to redo all of the backgrounds in the game to match, which apparently he's very keen on doing, but it's probably going to be a version 2, which is probably going to be months away at least. That's what I mean, I say the whole joy of Final Fantasy games to me is the fact that, they do explore these ideas. I say Final Fantasy VIII was my first one, and it was so unlike anything I'd played before that it just got me hooked on them. Because it was just broaching interesting topics. Right. Now,
9 was my first.
Yeah, that's a heavy one.
Yeah.
I admired 8 for its scope. So I played 7 before that to see what all the fuss was about, and that was more primitive, but also had the same big scope of imagination.
I've got to the City of the Ancients in 7, and the end of the first disc in 8.
Oh, you didn't finish 7 either. Oh, here we are. The end? Question mark. Oh, his harrowing face hovering toward the camera. Triggers flight or fight. I would like to play a few more RPGs. The problem is that when it comes to things so I've not played Chrono Trigger since the first time, when I played it on a SNES emulator when I was still in high school. And I remember it being very long, so I'm not sure it would stream very well. Octopath's Traveler is supposed to be amazing, but similarly, I've never played that, so I don't know. I might play that one on Discord.
I've heard good things about Octopath Traveler.
Yeah.
I think there's a second one out now, but the first one had a demo on it. I don't know if it's still about. I will have a super quick look.
Right. I'm going to close Final Fantasy X, but to give Wolfen an idea of just what's involved, I'm launching Final Fantasy X Part 2. Because bear in mind that bear in mind the themes of Final Fantasy X and how it ended, and now see Final Fantasy X Part 2.
I don't know much about 10. I don't know. I've done half of 7, the beginning of 8, all of 9, all of 10, a worrying amount of 11, quite a bit of 12, but I never finished 12. To Cocoon on 13. Still playing 14. Haven't played 15 or 16.
There we are. Wolfen, do you want to say what you'll be streaming tomorrow? As Pixel has asked the question.
Trying to think of a clever way of putting it. I'm gonna start a new series. It's one that we did do a very long time ago, but we didn't do the originals. So I'm gonna do the originals. It involves a little bit of biting.
On board.
Little bit of biting, little bit of viruses. Lots of guns. Not too many guns.
Back in a second.
Just enough guns. Can anyone deduce from that terrible description what it'll be? Leon. Well, you're in the right genre. Yes. I plan to start playing through Resident Evil. I am set up and I am ready to start playing Resident Evil 0 tomorrow. And I'm going to do Resident Evil 0, followed by Resident Evil 1, the remake. I haven't decided if I'm going to buy the remake of Resident Evil 2, or if I'm going to emulate the original Resident Evil 2. I might emulate the original Resident Evil 2. And then emulate the original Resident Evil 3, because I have a lot to say on Resident Evil 3.
You've got views with a capital V.
I have views on Resident Evil 3. Will Sandra be back? Oh, we'll have to wait and see. I have no doubt that she will. It's been a while. But, yeah, I plan to play the ones that we've not previously done on the channel. The old school ones. And maybe we'll depend on how it goes, and it'll depend on how much... I don't want to put this, like, on you guys, because but I suppose it does depend, and depending on the retention level of it, we'll see if I go into Resident Evil 4, because I've never actually played Resident Evil 4. I gave up the original Resident Evil 4 very early, and I haven't even seen or played the remake of Resident Evil 4. So we'll see how encouraging you guys are with that. Will depend on if I play it or not.
Yeah, see how it plays, see how people view it.
Yeah, because I didn't follow Resident Evil much after 3, because it moved away from a lot of the things that I think make the base of Resident Evil. So the story never really drove me. But if people are up for it and encourage it and recommend it a lot and are going to stick about for it, we'll see. So you're up for a blind adventure then? Yes, I mean it will, for the original Resident Evil 2, it will be 19, 20 years since I've played the original Resident Evil 2, and even then I mainly played that with my sister, who was and I remember because she was very heavily pregnant at the time and we were playing Resident Evil 2 and she was getting jump scared all the time by it. So, yeah, it's been a very long time since I've played that, so it'll be fun to go back to that. And Resident Evil 3, I played the arse of originally, and I really liked that, and I would play that again. But as I say, Resident Evil 4, not touched, because I think they took a lot of the spirit out of the game at that point. But I'll do it depending on how people feel.
Hello, Broggles. I've invited Broggles back because now that Final Fantasy X is finished, it's not going to be too spoilery, we say. So, I say,
You say this, you're going to start the cutscene now, and it's immediately going to be like last time on Final Fantasy, and it's going to be like that one guy that was really important that Broggles doesn't know about, just outlined on like a bloody street corner or something. After the murder of Komari Ronso,
Yeah.
many people were suspect.
Honestly, I would quite like that as an idea. Say Final Fantasy X Part 2, an entirely different vibe. We'll see. I say I have mixed feelings on Resident Evil. I feel like it might be either something I'll absolutely love or something I'll just bounce right off.
Well, this is one of the reasons why I want to play it, is because I know you don't know too much about it, so I want to introduce you to like the originals rather than the remakes of them. So, Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1 Remake. Resident Evil 1 Remake is one of the few remakes that I believe is like a true, proper remake of a game, because it stays true to the base game. Everything that was amazing about the base game has not been changed. It has been improved upon, and they've even added extras to it that haven't diminished base game itself. So I will play that one instead of the original, because they are both interchangeably the same game. It's just a direct upgrade, and then the original Resident Evil 2 and 3.
I'll have to see. I'll have to see how I get on with it. But I would like you to cast your minds back to about 15 minutes ago, when we were all a little bit emotional about the end of Final Fantasy X, and the tone it was going for, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Are we all there with me? Do you all have like the somber tone in mind for the end of Final Fantasy X?
I absolutely remember not crying at all. You can't prove anything.
There was no like deep emotions. Well, here is Final Fantasy X Part 2 and its vibe, which is a little different. What? Oh, that's right. Yeah, different control scheme. We're back in Luca. Maybe. Maybe she does, maybe she doesn't.
In position. It's showtime, girls.
So the restrictions on Machina have been lifted, as you might imagine.
Mm-hmm. She still hasn't changed out of her old clothes.
Well.
She's got magic clothes now.
Yeah. This is the intro to 10, number 2. So yeah, it's a different vibe. I do kind of like the drummer robot though.
I see. She's just going through a goth phase.
Boys, want in on this number? Then show me your moves.
Think you can keep up?
Yeah, so this is What If Final Fantasy X, but J-pop.
So what I'm hearing is I can actually use the term they've got backup dancers now.
Yep.
And they actually do have backup dancers.
They absolutely do.
It's just Persona.
Let's steal from you.
But why are you beating up Yuna?
Yeah, why are we beating up Yuna? What's the
She was
deal?
singing, and now you've gone on the stage and started to smack her.
I mean, the crowd like it.
I could have danced all night.
Sorry, no time for an encore. Hold still. Out of the way.
So we've got Riku and Pain here. And kind of a cold open. Where you're just like, yeah, we're playing as these two. Chasing after Yuna.
Most good Final Fantasies start like that. I mean, Final Fantasy 9.
Yeah.
You just walk in and immediately start fighting a dragon.
Just beating up
10,
goons.
you were playing football, and then suddenly you're fighting a giant wiggly building-sized worm.
You have a point.
Seven, you're starting your blowing up a reactor.
Yeah, the reactor was very cool. Final Fantasy VII, eco-terrorism is okay. But yeah, a very different vibe to begin with. I would say this game has a bit of a jarring tone.
You're too slow, little girl.
Maybe, sort of.
Show's over!
Youch.
This way.
Is it Biggs and Wedge?
Yeah.
Oh my god, is it really?
No.
Oh.
Where's the imposter?
There we are.
Leave the ball too cold. Opens in D&D. Well, happy for you to practice.
There we are, we've got the full party. Yuna, Riku and Pain. I mean,
Are there
once
any more party members, or is this like girls only game?
it's girls only. We were just fighting Yuna, but that's a different Yuna. As I say, there's an imposter.
Oh, does the imposter not have the heterochromia or something?
I don't
That's
actually
gonna be
think
the
she
cow.
does know.
That's quite enough sniveling, boys.
Here we go.
Persistent, aren't you?
My grid. You give us back Uni's garment grid right now.
Didn't you girls ever learn to share?
Give it back.
Very well, it's yours. But it won't be yours for long, loves.
Oh, where did she get her glamour from? It's that witch that's got the tree in it. We're all back to glamours again.
Yep, so the combat system in Final Fantasy X Part 2 is based on playing dress up. And I'm not kidding. So the garment grid is like the sphere grid.
Garment grid, fuck's
Yep.
sake.
The garment grid has like the different classes arrayed on it, and you can pick between them. For instance, Yuna is the songstress, and so you can like buff the party and such.
Oh my god, the little notes and treble clefs popping out the ground.
Yep. It's because she's singing. There we are, the darkness dance. It blinds whoever she attacks.
They're all just bards.
I won't let you off so easily next time. Get back here!
Riku. Huh? What? What? Hey.
Oh, she's gonna dance herself to death. Give me something to sing about.
My body just started dancing by itself. I didn't know what was going on. I was frightened. Then, while I was dancing, something happened.
That is the way that pretty much everyone views Final Fantasy X Part 2, who doesn't immediately gel with the vibe, yeah.
Is it a long game or is it a short game? Like a little spin-off?
It's slightly shorter than 10, but
Some other person's excitement just took over.
it's like done into like different acts, so like 6 acts.
Mm-hmm. Is it like simple, like not as complicated as the sphere grid? You know, celestial weapons, collecting summons.
But
it's your invention.
I'm just a kid.
Kind of on par, so there's fewer systems involved, but they are all to do with like the garment grid and upgrading them. The more you use a particular class, the more that class levels up, and you get abilities in that class. But you are also rewarded for switching between classes. So each one of the party members has like their own like overdrive. I forget what it's called in this, oversoul perhaps. But if you basically
Glamour
switch,
drive.
yeah, if you switch between all of the classes that are in the garment grid once during battle, it unlocks your overdrive, and they're quite powerful.
Hmm.
And it's Brother from the original Airship.
She's kidding.
I remember him.
No thanks.
He's he's not great at like spearing, but
My latest invention.
I mean, I am tempted to play this, but only because I want to play Final Fantasy games, and this is one of the ones that I've not played.
I would say if you're interested, play Final Fantasy X Part 2. But there are times in this game where I just like cringe a little bit. But also, like, the main plot of the story is actually kind of interesting. Our friend Jay is looking to play this at some point, and he is threatening to stream it with us. So you know, maybe we'll be playing this like in a long-form streaming series at some point in the near future.
Okay, I will see about holding out for that then.
Yeah, we'll see.
And also as a friend. I still don't know her very well. She's not exactly the talkative type. I heard she joined the Gullwings shortly before I did. Riku doesn't know much about her either.
What now?
Nothing.
So we have the goth one, and we have the perky one.
Having fun?
You bet. It all began when I saw this sphere of you. At least, it looked like you. I couldn't say for sure. I thought I might find more spheres like it if I joined the Gullwings, so I did. Oh, in case you're wondering, the Gullwings are sphere hunters, and sphere hunters are, well, this. We fly all over Spira. I'm really enjoying myself.
Glad to hear it. For a while there, I was starting to feel like a kidnapper.
Don't be silly.
Yeah, so as Titus told the whole story like as a retrospective from Zanarkand, she tells it as if she's addressing Titus, and so just like explaining things to him about like what happened since I last saw you. And the premise of the game is that, you know, she was not gelling too well with life post-summoner, and Riku brought her a sphere that looked like it had Titus on it, but it made no sense. So she's gone out to look for other spheres that might help it make sense. And so the whole thing is that you go out on these missions where you're like racing against time or against someone else to accomplish something, and your reward is usually a sphere of some kind from the old world. The premise being that the Yevon Church suppressed so much over 1,000 years that it's all been forgotten, and so the Albed and like anyone with a bit of sense is basically racing to try and rediscover like the original like past and locations of technology, such as this airship, which is different from the original.
Yes, it's a lot more motorbike themed, I'm noticing.
It's significantly more motorbike themed. It's a lot more like a hot rod, I think. Yeah, it's interesting. I say, I like this game well enough. I played it to completion, I put it down and went, okay, and moved on.
I mean, I imagine it's half decent. I mean, with the exception of 13, they all seem to have a decent story to them.
Yeah, 13 was a gorgeous game, but it just told its story so incredibly poorly. I had no idea what was going on at any point.
Yeah, it did the mistake of like having to put a lot of lore in text form that you had to go into specific menus to read to fully get.
Yeah.
Still analyzing.
Buddy and brother are old friends. Buddy says he was aboard Sid's airship with us 2 years ago. When I told him
Why doesn't it remember your Albeth Primers from the last one?
Somewhere aboard here there probably is one, but I have to find like that sphere to import it.
Yeah, but you're missing out on what they're saying now, though.
I know.
Yuna, has my talking gotten better?
He really has improved quite a bit. He told me that he practiced, just so that he could talk with me more.
Yeah. Well, that helps.
Let's go! Party! Party!
Oh, right. Okay, the Festivalist Dress Fair is like an extra one that you get. Yeah, I believe it lets you dress up as like mascots. Right. Where do I go to progress this? Riku?
Only been 2 years. They don't know that Sin is gone for good yet, says Broggles.
Yeah, it's only 2 years, but also there are no more summoners and no more summons. Wait, when did I last play this? 2019 or 2018, apparently. So that's very recent. I don't imagine I actually got very far.
But what about all of the black magic that Yuna has learned and was really good at?
I'm sorry to say that, you know, that the sphere grids are, you know, they're so yesterday. And we have a Hypello bartender, though.
Miss Yuna, what can I do for you?
Our barkeep's a Hypello. No one knows his real name, so everyone just calls him Barkeep. Brother took him in, and now he works aboard the airship.
Has anyone tried asking him his name?
You could, but then you'd know and remove the mystery.
Thank you.
So, it's kind of a Tomb Raider vibe. Tomb Raider, but yeah. Tomb Raider by way of like Japanese pop music.
Treasure sphere waves. They're coming from those ruins they found at Gagazet.
All right.
I say the main draw for this is to basically just see how the world has changed in 2 years.
Silent guardian of Xanarkand, city of the dead.
Quite a technological boom.
The clouds enshrouding the mountain began
It's
to
very
fade
uneven.
and disperse, revealing long forgotten ruins among its peaks. Hey, the rocks are floating!
Don't tell me we gotta climb up that thing.
No worries. I'll take you to the top.
See, with this one, they were able to preserve a load of the facial animations, so they're not quite as mannequin-like. I say, the original PlayStation 2 version of Final Fantasy X had actual facial animation in it. Not great facial animation, but still there. Whereas this one has some in, at least.
I'm not listening.
Riku, come in.
You want me to hurt him?
That'd be great.
Come in.
Heave ho.
Thanks. That was a little close.
A little?
Come in.
We're here. Everything's fine now.
Keep an eye on Riku.
You got it.
But yeah, that's it. The premise is, ever since like they're no longer subsistence farming and being kept away from places by the church, they're finding all kinds of old shit. Hey, Noble. I'm interested to see what Noble thinks of Final Fantasy X Part 2.
Oh dear.
Yeah. If anyone was going to vibe with it, it might be him. It's Yuna.
Oh, we're not getting across this way.
Let's find another route. A dead end.
Just great.
Think this machina still works?
Whoa.
I wonder how safe this is. It stopped.
Owie.
What happened? Is Yuna okay?
Things are, disasterific.
Disasterific.
Seems a bit more platformy.
A lot more platformy. They really make a meal out of it, yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
LeBlanc, remember that name well, loves.
Ah, the thief.
Whatever do you mean? Ugh,
LeBlanc?
that's what I hate
Oh,
about amateurs.
she's really good at duping in bushes.
She'll go away if we ignore her.
I heard that. Just as I was saying, amateurs.
They have no concept of what it takes to be a true spear hunter.
Amateurs, weren't you following us?
Following? A mere coincidence.
You was right, boss, as always.
Indeed, following them has paid off splendidly.
Laugh while you can.
Riku is wearing even less. This way
Yep.
Yuna moves a terrible teenage girl, like, however, I imagine she makes up for it in a push. She keeps it through, like, all coming out now. Yep. But it's okay, she'll dance.
That she
She'll
will.
dance the dance of life. What's the sphere grid called again in this?
It's the garment grid, yeah.
The garment grid.
Yep. With the dress spheres. Each
With the
person
dress
has their own
spheres.
unique, like, there you are, she has Tidus's sword as a warrior.
Stand in my way, and I'll cut you down.
Enjoy your flight.
Get your act together!
She's right behind you. Bad guy's right behind you.
It does the thing that Final Fantasy 13 does, where it like randomly positions people. I say a lot of things I'm not a fan of this game for, and that's one of them. That and the general shift in tone. It does have its tender moments, like explaining that, you know, after you complete your life's work and defeat Sin, like, what the hell is there to do?
Next.
Steal Chapu's sword, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't using it.
And this is the thanks I get for going easy on you.
It's painted to DK. Sure. She's got the name to match.
Think she is.
She's getting hurt.
Look, Pain is a real vibe, okay? She's at least consistent with everything she says and does. And everything is in the context of these missions. Okay. So, literally outrun them.
Oh, it looks like the scene of Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, yeah!
The little thing at the top.
Yeah, no, but I think if anyone's going to get it, I think you'll enjoy like a lot of the vibes of this game. I know it presents itself as incredibly like over-the-top saccharine, and then at the drop of a hat will absolutely like blow that away, and like turn quite dark and nasty with it.
You missed a chest.
That's fine. I say, if I ever do play this game like in a serious fashion, I'll be starting a new save. Well, that went down quick. But yeah, that is Final Fantasy X Part 2. What do you think?
I will be interesting to like watch it and see it because, as I've said, it's a Final Fantasy game I've not played and I know very little about. So that makes me want to play it and be interested in it. So we'll see what happens with upcoming stuff if it is something that gets done. If not, I'll play it in my own time.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I would say if you've never played it before, give it a chance. But yeah, there are parts of the game where it just feels a bit of a drag. And yeah, no, well, yeah, it's just an incredible like change from the beginning one. I don't like the change, but it does somewhat make up for that in like the scope of the story later on. It's just you have to fight through so much of this stuff to get there.
It is a Final Fantasy game, and they are, they are like, the elder gods of Bloodborne. They're all so uniquely individual.
Well, yeah, I say they do to like never doing the same thing twice exactly the same way.
Mm-hmm.
But the soundtrack for this one, it can be quite nice, such as this music. They tend to go in a lot for piano music on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Right. As it's now 9 o'clock, I believe that is where we shall leave our stream for tonight. We've finished Final Fantasy X, we've had an emotional time with it, and then we've completely blown that away by playing the dress-up simulator. What changes? Right, I say we'll be playing through. You did say what we're playing, didn't you? So Wolfen will be playing Resident Evil, the first one you said.
It's not the first one; it's like the prequel. So Resident Evil 0. But I will be making a start on that tomorrow and starting a new series that I'll work my way through.
We'll see how I feel about it. Like I don't know how. I never quite gelled with the first one when I was very young, so we'll see if I do now at this age.
We'll see if we can get you into it. The first one has a zapping thing to switch between characters, so we'll see if we can get you into it.
It does start on a train, doesn't it?
It does. There's going to be a train, so it's starting off strong for you.
Fucking sold. There we go. I encourage any train fans to join us tomorrow for Resident Evil 0. Train fans and zombie fans.
It's two very unique Venn diagrams that uniquely overlap.
Let's face it, they're a circle. Train enjoyers and zombie enjoyers. Right. I have been Bitterfish, and I imagine you've been Wolfen?
I have been for most of it. Not all of it, but most of it.
That's true. You were very Wolfen about the orange and the pineapple, so we'll see.
Yep. Okay, I do have a raid for us to go to, so I'll pop this in. And
fantastic.
We will go and we will annoy Beacon.
Excellent.
It involves a fox.
There we go. Right, I shall see you all later on.
Thank you for joining us, VanCube, and thank you everyone else. Yes, we will see you in the next one, so take care.
Thank you. Night-night.
Oh.